Guys, what's good? It's your boy Big Drizzlax. Thank you so much for joining me at another episode here at OGHQ. I wasn't even going to post anything this weekend, but then I got a nice little shout out from Everyday Minimalist. Shout out to Brandon. Massive fan of what he does, and he kind of inspired me to shoot this episode. I already have an intro that I've done for them, and they didn't actually repost it, so I was like, yeah, why shoot anything? But I mean, I've already spent 3 hours on the intro, so let's just get straight into this little pouch. On the outside, we have this Carryology patch. These are going for crazy money on eBay at the moment. I don't really understand why anybody would pay $300 for a patch that was selling for like 20 bucks delivered to your house. I actually have 3 of these, so if anyone wants to pay me some crazy money for this Carryology patch, just hit me up and I'm sure we can work something out. But on this other side, we have the Reaper, and you can kind of see how fat this pouch is. It's not really a pocket organizer. I don't believe so anyway. Like, I wouldn't carry this in my pocket. I'm kind of like on the minimal vibe as well. I don't like having a ton of stuff in my pocket, so this would be like a backpack pouch for me, and it would probably be like a glove box pouch or something like that. So these zip pulls right here, I really dig the way that they do them. You know, GBG Garage Built Gear does that as well, so I'm a big fan of those. And then on the inside, we just have this coin, which is from Tachibana Co, and it's the Heaven and Hell coin. This is night, this is day, or this is, you know, heaven and this is hell. So I'll put a little bit more of a close-up of that coin, and that's the only thing that I actually have in that pocket. I lie, there is something else in this pocket. This is from Big Idea Design, and this is the pry bar. It's a tiny little pry bar that's supposed to go on your keys, but I already have this pry bar from Civivi on my keys, so I threw this into the pouch. Oh, there you go. I was actually totally forgot about that. Then we're going to go into the pouch, and we have this Hank from Evergreen Hanks. This is actually a company that I really like. I think it's just run by a couple of people, but it's got all these like monsters on there, and then it's got this microfiber on the other side, which kind of helps me clean my lenses for my cameras. And I like colorful stuff. Okay, onto the knife. Then we have the Civivi Lumi. Absolutely love this knife. This is a gentleman's knife for sure. It is designed, of course, by Justin Lindquist, and I have a lot of his knives, and I think that he does a really good job at making these real minimal type carries. There are no clips on here, as you can see. And yeah, big fan of the Lumi. I really do like this knife. Then the simple Bic lighter. You can get these in a whole bunch of different colors, and you know, it's just a great way. I don't really smoke, but it's a great way of having a light on you when you need it. Then we have the Pete's Pirate Life box cutter with the brass bead. I've put this brass bead on so many other knives. It's kind of weird seeing it back on this box cutter, but yeah, Pete's Pirate Life, always doing good things. Sometimes a little bit expensive, especially for us Australians, but it is what it is. You have the Made in USA tag right there. I've never seen this done before as well. Patches on the inside. Data Crew sent me this one out. I think this one comes with the pouch, but I hit them up and they sent me one patch out. Kind of sad. I wish they sent me a couple more, but hey, my numbers aren't the greatest so far. I'm sure one day when I have a whole bunch of subs, please subscribe to my channel so I can get more free patches. Anyway, I'm just joking. I'm extremely grateful that they sent me a patch out. Then we have the Leatherman Squirt, and we have this titanium bead on there from Adventure Carry, of course. Shout out to Mitch. Always going to be shouting that guy out. He does some great stuff. And then the last thing, second last thing that we have in here, this little bit in this pocket right here. Hit the thumbs up, guys. We have this AirTag by Apple tracking this pouch, so if you steal it, I'll be able to find you and have a conversation. And then we have this screwdriver, which is from CRKT, and then on the inside there are just a couple of hex bits. There's a T8 and a T6, and then a screwdriver and Phillips head and a flathead screwdriver as well. So yeah, this thing's pretty cool as well, so I can maintain all of my knives. CRKT doing great things as well. And that's pretty much it for this carry. Like I said, it's not something that I would have in my pocket. I don't see it as a pocket organizer, but most definitely if you're going away for the weekend, you're going to need a lot of these things. It's good to have a Leatherman on you, a backup knife or something like that, a box cutter. You never know what situation you're going to find yourself in. Guys, I'm just going to leave it there. Thank you so much for tuning in. Massive shout out to the Everyday Minimalist. Brandon, you are an absolute G. One love, so much respect. And thank you for getting me motivated. It's been your boy, Big Driz. Arrivederci.